This week, we're visiting Campbell Hill, the high point of Ohio.
Welcome to the Buckeye State. We are the Highpointers.
My name is Brandon Bargo. My brother Greg and I have been climbing mountains all over the world for years. Our obsession is high pointing. We find the highest natural point wherever we are and do whatever it takes to stand on top of it. Sometimes it's a mountain, other times a molehill. But we've learned the real excitement is found in the journey to get there. So join us as we climb to the top of all 50 U.S. states. We are the Highpointers. Greg, this is going to be another good one. We are here in Ohio, the birthplace of aviation.
This is going to be another mini mountain adventure. So there's no hiking, and in fact, you can drive right to the top.
We consider mini mountain adventures to be anything less than 2,000 feet. So this high point is not going to be that difficult. So it's not going to be whether or not we make it to the top, but it's going to be what is the craziest way that we can get there, and leave that one to me because I'm going to find something.
All right, well, that's going to make my job easy, but we want the shun list to become second nature. So even with easy high points like Ohio, we still want to go over location, elevation, precipitation, gear identification, and regulation. So the two important ones for Campbell Hill are location and regulation. So first, location. Campbell Hill is located in Bell Fountain, Ohio, and it's at the Ohio High Point Career Center. It's on private property, so regulation's important. The nice thing is they let the public come visit free of charge. You just have to show up at specific times, but it's pretty straightforward. So all you have to do is make this mini mountain an adventure.
Okay, challenge accepted. Ohio is the perfect place to go for an unexpected adventure. It's ideally situated within the U.S. with 60% of the American population a day's drive from its borders. And to get things started, we're visiting the rock and roll city of Cleveland.
So do you remember that one time when we climbed Denali, and after we finished, we found this breakfast place that served pancakes, and it was all you can eat, and we ate 32 stinking pancakes.
Yeah, I may even been 33 pancakes each, but pretty sure that place wanted to kick us out.
Yeah, they said it was all you can eat, but there was definitely a limit. I think it was like 32 pancakes. Well, for this high point, because it's not the biggest, I feel like sometimes you gotta find things that fill in the gap.
Yeah.
And since I think we both agree that breakfast is our favorite meal of the day, I found this local place called Grumpy's Cafe that makes local food, and I think it's gonna be good.
I mean, when you get hungry, you get grumpy, so makes sense.
Well, sometimes you gotta get a little hangry.
I love places like this because you have local art, fresh food.
When you have a high point that's not going to take that long, you can spend more time in a city finding local spots like this.
And it was kind of cool because it's tucked away in this neighborhood, and then you get here and it's like all our favorite foods.
Jambalaya omelet?
Oh, hey. Yes,
Thank
this is
you.
Awesome. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
You're
Thank
very
you
welcome.
so much.
Enjoying your
This
stay in
looks great.
Cleveland so far?
Yes.
Yeah,
it has
Good.
been so great.
Well, thanks
Yeah.
for coming in. Welcome to
welcome.
Cleveland, and
Yes.
have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. And this food looks amazing.
It does look good. Let's fuel up for the high point, man.
All right.
Cleveland often gets missed in the list of top U.S. cities, but once you visit, you realize how much there is to see and do. You can take in world-famous spots like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or join the rowdy locals to cheer on some of the country's most popular professional sports teams, including the Cleveland Browns, the Cleveland Indians, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. But since Brandon and I have such a busy day tomorrow, we're taking it easy today with some relaxing sightseeing and some good eating.
One of the best things about the city is the spectacular views of Lake Erie. And that's why we're finishing off today with the best view in town at Bar 32. We had a full day in Cleveland
doing some sightseeing, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I feel like this is awesome.
This is amazing views. This place has a cool vibe.
To me, it's like if we're high pointing, what better way than going to one of the highest buildings in Cleveland? And it's like, look at this view.
It's even cooler than I thought. I mean, man, you got the stadium.
Oh man, look at this food.
Wow, thank you. This is great.
That's like the biggest pretzel I've ever seen. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. All right, let's toast to Campbell Hill.
There you go.
Do you know why Ohio is the birthplace of aviation?
Well, the Wright brothers were born here.
That's true. And it's also the home of the National Aviation Hall of Fame, and more astronauts were born right here in Ohio than any other state. Well, all right, get this. So I have a surprise. It's an aviation surprise for you. So the Goodyear blimp is headquartered right here in Ohio, and we are getting a personal tour of the hangar so we can see how they work up close.
That's gonna be awesome.
The Goodyear blimp is based out of the historic Wingfoot Lake Hangar, just outside of Akron. It's considered the oldest airship facility in the world. And to help show us around, we're meeting one of Goodyear's blimp pilots.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Welcome here, guys.
Oh,
Joe, my name's Joe.
nice to meet you, Joe. We are so excited.
All right, cool. Well, we'll go ahead and get started with the tour.
All right.
All right, come on. All right, we'll start up here. This is kind of where it all started for Goodyear. This blimp here was the first rubberized fabric envelope that Goodyear ever built. It was in 1910. We didn't build the blimp, but we did build the fabric for it.
And this was 1911?
1911. They built
So-
the fabric in 1910, and then this was
So
in
did
1911.
planes come before blimps, or were blimps before planes? What came first?
Well, really, dirigibles, balloons and stuff came well before airplanes. Airplanes started flying around this time. Steerable blimps really kind of came about the same time, a little after the airplane was invented.
How are they categorized? Blimps. I think I've heard of Zeppelins. There's all kinds of categories, right?
So we have the blimps, semi-rigid airships, rigid airships. We still call it the Goodyear blimp because that rolls off the tongue a lot better than the Goodyear semi-rigid airship. And this is all pretty much the same design from the 50s all the way up until 2014 is when they retired the last GZ-20 at the time.
Man, Joe, this hangar is so impressive. Like, oh,
It is. It's amazing.
So this is where the action happens. So I know this is a huge question for a blimp pilot, but how do blimps work?
Well, we'll start out. Okay, the blimp, when there's no helium in it, it weighs about 19,500 pounds. All the material, the hardware inside. When we fill it with helium, though, that takes away most of that weight. So that helium takes care of most of the lift. But we have these engines on the side that swivel up. We use those to help us take off and get going into the air. And then once we start moving out or through the air, the actual shape of the blimp is like the shape of a wing. And the air flows over there and causes lift. So we get rid of that last 700 pounds of weight by using the lift that the blimp itself creates by moving through the air. Well, this one, we can hover in zero winds because we have this aft engine. When we slow down and we lose any airflow over the fins, we use that engine to drive our tail left and right and up and down. So now we can, in zero winds, we can hover, we can turn around in circles. It makes it makes us a really good platform for doing TV events, especially stuff like golf. And the director says, hey, we want approach shots on 16. Okay, we're at 16. We want tee shots on 12. Okay, over here on 12. We can move around and get that thing very precisely where we want it.
Well, we appreciate it, Joe. Thank you so much for showing us around. This is your job.
Yeah.
We get to be a part of it, so thank you.
It's my pleasure. I really enjoyed having you guys here.
Hopefully,
Enjoy
one
showing
day
off.
we'll get to actually take the blimp. That would be great.
That would be awesome. We'd love to. Yeah, we'd love taking people up. Everybody enjoys it. It'll be a lifetime experience you'll never forget.
Yeah. Well, thanks again.
All right,
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
That was incredible getting to tour the hangar and be up close and personal to something I'm used to seeing way high up in the sky.
Well, we need to start changing our perspective because we're going from the clouds to the underground.
Okay.
We are headed to Bell Fountain. It's home to the largest cavern system in Ohio.
Which is crazy because I didn't even know Ohio had caves.
Yeah, they're supposed to be beautiful, and it's where we're meeting our guest, Bill Steele.
Bill is one of the leading cavers in the world. He's explored more than 2,500 caves in multiple countries. He's written 2 books on caving and even has a spider named after him.
What he's most known for is exploring the longest, deepest, most untouched caves on the planet.
This guy sounds intense.
I've actually gone caving with him a couple of times. This one time we descend into a cave and I look up, it's pitch black and he's gone.
He just left you there?
He just left me, so yeah. This is gonna be fun,
Yeah,
but
well-
watch out.
Hey,
Hey, good morning, Bill.
good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
It's my brother Greg.
Greg, hi.
It's good to
Greg,
meet you.
I've known Bill a long time. We've done a few caves together. Bill, he's the legend of caves around the world.
Yeah, I'm excited to explore this cave with you.
Well, I've never been to this cave before. I grew up in Ohio, not that far from here, and this is my first time to come to this cave.
I'm not a cave expert like you, but I was doing a little research on this cave before we were about to go in, and I heard this ancient local legend. There's this vicious cave creature that just comes out of nowhere and attacks you. So you guys just be careful.
I don't think that's a real thing.
Nah, I don't think so either.
Well, guys, I'm just saying you might want to be careful.
Well, I've never seen that before.
Can't breathe.
All right, hold on a minute. I just love caves, you know that. These are exceptionally beautiful formations. White like that, you don't see them very often, rarely. These are really good. This is supposed to be the finest cave in the state of Ohio, and I'm so happy to see it for the first time.
You've done some of the toughest caves in the world. Do you still get excited about coming into caves like this that are probably a little less intense?
I just feel like this is the place I ought to be, you know, and have since I was a little boy. And my family always said I had caves in the brain, and it just happened to me the first time I went in one, you know. I thought, wow, I'm inside a rock, you know, it's all around me. It was all around, and I put my cheek against the wall. I remember that. I was 4 years old, and I felt cool and comforting and welcoming, and I couldn't get in
One
enough
with the
of
rock.
them. And I still like going in them, and I've been in a couple thousand. This is the Crystal King. It's the largest stalactite in the state of Ohio. And as you can see, it's exceptional.
Yeah.
It's pure white, beautifully shaped.
Bill, in your opinion, how does exploration seem attainable to the everyday person? Why is it important?
Well, in the case of caves, water is real important. We all need it every day, and water goes underground. So the more caves are explored, the more we understand how water runs underground. 40 years ago, I led the expedition which explored the first 1,000-meter deep cave in the world. And that number is sort of equal to the tallest mountain in the world at 8,000 meters. And as you know, there's 14 8,000-meter deep caves in the world. Well, when we explored that cave 1,000 meters deep 40 years ago, it was the 7th in the world. Now there's 117 in 40 years. So that shows you the pace at which exploration's happening. And the same with longest cave in the world. It's a moving target. You know, I can tell you that what the longest cave in the world is, Mammoth Cave, Kentucky, but I would say in 10 years it probably won't be. One in the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico will probably be in a few years because it's being explored at that kind of pace and things are being linked together.
We're always looking at like what makes people successful, what makes them tick. So in this case, since we're in a cave, it could either be your high point or your low point, because oftentimes your low point becomes your high point because you've learned through mistakes.
Well, there's several caves in my life that are significant to me. I'm given leadership to the continuing exploration of the longest cave in Texas, Honey Creek Cave, and you've been there with me. I would say that the most significant cave in my life has been the one in Mexico because it's just a remarkable place. We determined fairly early on that it was world class and it was one of the most magnificent caves in the world, and we just wanted to see what was there and map it, explore it in its entirety. And it's continued to pay off in a big way. And we've found rooms in there that are half again the size of dome stadiums with exquisite formations. And now we've been finding paleontological remains from the Pleistocene era, you know, things that went extinct 13,000 years ago, and there are the remains. They fell into the cave entrance and their skulls or bones are still there. But I keep doing it because, you know, I want to, and it's there, and somebody's got to be doing it.
That's right.
Yeah. Bill, you're an impressive guy. You're inspiring, and it makes me want to go caving for sure, in deeper and bigger caves.
In between mountains, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, but I'm ready to see more. I'm ready to keep going.
Yeah.
You know, there are some caves where you climb the mountain and then go inside the cave.
Oh, I like that idea.
That sounds impressive.
Moving through these passageways makes me think, what must it be like when you're caving in Huatla that requires a lot of technical skill?
Well, there's specific techniques for rappelling and going back up, because there can be incredibly long ropes. And then you got a variance in the weight of the rope, which even matters on the friction that you have in your rappelling device. So there's different kinds of rappelling devices. And then it's easier to get down a rope than it is to get back up it. So you really need to be practiced, and the more practice, the better, to get your technique down for climbing up a rope, because sometimes they could be hundreds of feet and the rope's not even against the wall, it's hanging out in free space. So you need to pace yourself, but you need to keep moving and be confident that all's gonna go well in making it back up.
It's too bad though that we didn't, you know, because Greg, we love doing technical stuff. It's too bad that we didn't get to do anything like that today.
And if you guys like to see how you handle particular types of spots in the caves, I got a competition for you that we're gonna go do.
I think that sounds perfect, Greg.
It makes me a little nervous, actually.
Good, you should be.
All right, Bill, let's go see what you got.
All right, this is a squeeze box. This is our competition. Why a squeeze box? Because caves have small places sometimes. That's why claustrophobics don't go in there very often. So this is a competition to see who can make it through what height. And we set it about what should be a challenge. Now, the last time I went through one of these at a caver event, I forced myself through there, smaller than I probably should have, and I cracked 3 ribs.
Oh my God.
So I hope you guys don't get hurt.
So this sounds like a torture chamber.
I knew I should have been nervous.
Well, it's all in your attitude.
Okay, so Greg, rock, paper, scissors for who goes first. You ready?
Oh,
You go first.
all right.
Trepidation.
You can dive if you want. Yeah. Oh, it did hard. Oh my God. Oh crap.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're not claustrophobic. I have to have one arm back.
Oh, he's through there. Look at that. He could go smaller. Are you ticklish? Well, you both made it, so that means it's not low enough. So we need to go down a little bit more and see what you can't make.
I will just say that felt like it's about as tight as we could go.
Well, we're gonna see.
Okay. Oh, I think I just flexed it.
Oh, the pressure.
What you got?
My butt won't fit.
Sure it will.
My butt will not go. The buttocks is stopping. Knife forward progress. All right. Greg won. Butt zero.
Well, now you've experienced the squeeze box.
Yes.
It's kind of like it could be in a cave. But imagine, sometimes caves have long belly crawls like that.
That's all I was thinking about. If this was actually a cave, I don't know how fun that would be.
Oh, it'd be fun.
Congrats, Greg. You got me on this one, but it was mainly my glutes. They're just too maxed out.
Now you know which brother to take caving.
The one with the smaller glutes.
Typically, it's a good time for a gear review, but we have no altitude with this one. So really, we just need a road trip bag. Just need some water, some snacks, an extra layer, maybe something like a rain jacket, and you're good to go. Let's get in the truck.
Actually, guys, I have the perfect, most craziest idea to get to the high point. It just came to me. Follow me.
What's this about?
Guys, we're taking the blimp to the high point! Woo! All right, Bill, so we always start our high point trips with a high five, and we finish with a high five. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, let's do it.
Woo!
If you're ever wondering what it feels like to ride in a Goodyear blimp, the best comparison would be being a passenger on a cruise ship or a sailboat, because you can feel the air as you're riding over it with the blimp. It feels just like if you were riding on waves. The only problem is I usually get seasick, so I'm hoping I don't get airsick.
Man, going from the caves and now being up here and looking around, I'm actually surprised by the beauty of Ohio. I haven't spent much time here and I'm impressed.
I'd kind of forgotten, I think. And there's so much glass in here, you know? We really got a great view. I didn't know what to expect, but I didn't expect
There's
to
like
see so well.
views everywhere.
And something I keep thinking about, I think we're 1,000 feet off the ground. I've been down a rope in a cave in Mexico that's 1,000 feet deep where
Are you
rappel,
serious?
yeah, Golondrinas, you rappel 1,000 feet. So I keep thinking about
Wow.
rappelling from up
That
here,
changes
you know?
your perspective.
This is absolutely the most unique way we've ever gone to a high point.
This is pretty good. It's gonna be hard to top this.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, woo, thanks guys, appreciate it.
Here it is. Made it.
We made it, guys.
High point, baby.
Campbell Hill, Bill, there it is.
Boom, boom.
Yes, the most memorable high point. I mean, we've done a lot of high points, done Denali even, and I think this might be the best one so far.
Well, I'll tell you, I was born in Ohio, and my family goes back in Ohio a long time, but I've never been here before. So I'm really glad to see this place. I've heard of it all my life, never been here before.
Well, we're proud to be able to do this with you, so thanks
Yeah.
for joining us. Hopefully, after a 2-hour blimp ride, you have a unique high five for us.
Well, I've been thinking about that, and instead of a high five, since we went in a cave yesterday, I propose a low five. So
I
here
like
you
it.
go.
Okay, here it is.
Yeah, that's it.
I like it.
All right, thanks, Bill. Our visit to Ohio will forever be one of the most memorable of our lives. What should have been a straightforward trip became one of the greatest high points we visited so far.
It's important to look at things from different viewpoints. Sometimes, like our friend Bill, it's exploring great depths. And other times, it's soaring from above in a huge blimp. Gaining perspectives helps us understand people and the world around us in a more meaningful way. So until next time,
We'll see y'all on the next summit.
For more information on the Bargo Bros High Point Adventures, visit us at thehighpointers.com or at the Highpointers on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.